Welcome back to my channel. Have you ever wondered how some people manage to find meaning in even the darkest moments? How, despite suffering and hardship, they hold on to a sense of purpose? Today, we're diving into the profound insights of Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning, a book that has not only changed countless lives, but also provides timeless wisdom for anyone searching for deeper meaning in their own. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the demands of life, uncertain about your future, or struggling with stress, you're in the right place. Frankl's lessons can help you make sense of your daily challenges, find purpose in difficult times, and navigate the stress and chaos of modern life with a new mindset. Whether you're grappling with suffering or simply seeking more fulfillment, this book offers powerful lessons that are just as relevant today as when they were first written. Core of Frankl's message: meaning as the primary drive. At the heart of Viktor Frankl's work is the idea that the pursuit of meaning is the most fundamental drive in human life. Frankl asserts that it is not pleasure, as Freud suggested, nor power, as Adler claimed, but meaning that motivates us most, especially in times of adversity. Through his harrowing experiences in Nazi concentration camps, Frankl realized that those who could find meaning in their suffering were the most likely to survive. He observed that a sense of purpose gave people strength, even when facing unimaginable hardship. Practical application. For modern viewers, this lesson is about reframing how we approach life. The next time you're feeling stuck in a difficult job, going through personal loss, or facing overwhelming stress, ask yourself, what meaning can I find here? Frankl teaches that meaning can be discovered in the most mundane tasks and the hardest of times, if we're willing to look for it. Suffering as an avenue to meaning. One of the most powerful takeaways from Frankl's experience in Auschwitz is that suffering, when faced with the right attitude, can provide a path to meaning. He observed that those who focused on loved ones or held on to their inner dignity found the strength to endure. Is it really possible to find meaning in suffering? According to Frankl, not only is it possible, it's essential for our growth. He argues that unavoidable suffering is part of life, and it offers a unique opportunity for personal transformation. Practical application. In our everyday lives, we often try to avoid pain at all costs. But Frankl's lesson is that embracing suffering, rather than running from it, can lead to personal growth. Whether you're dealing with grief, failure, or anxiety, these experiences can shape you for the better. They can deepen your understanding of yourself and the world around you. Instead of avoiding or suppressing pain, try asking, what can this teach me? Freedom of attitude, the ultimate freedom. While suffering can offer a path to meaning, how we respond to life's hardships is crucial. This brings us to one of Frankl's most empowering ideas. We may not always control our circumstances, but we always have control over our attitude. In the camps, Frankl observed that prisoners who maintained a positive mindset, even in the worst conditions, were able to preserve their dignity and sense of purpose. This inner freedom, the freedom to choose our response, is something no one can take from us. Practical application. In today's world, where stress and uncertainty are all too common, this message is more important than ever. We can't always change what happens to us, but we can choose how we respond. Whether you're facing a tough job, a difficult relationship, or daily struggles, you have the power to reclaim control by choosing your attitude. That choice gives you resilience and strength, no matter what life throws your way. Responsibility and the search for purpose. Frankl also emphasizes that meaning is not something that just happens to us. We must actively seek it and take responsibility for it. This means we have to make a conscious commitment to find meaning, whether it's through work, relationships, or contributing to something greater than ourselves. Practical application. In today's busy and often disconnected world, it's easy to feel like you're drifting without purpose. But Frankl's teaching reminds us that we need to actively pursue meaning. Whether it's through your career, your connections with others, or giving back to your community, it's up to you to commit to the things that bring meaning to your life. Purpose won't just find you, you have to go out and seek it. Transcendence, finding meaning beyond the self. Another key message in man's search for meaning is the idea of transcending our own desires by focusing on something greater than ourselves. In the camps, prisoners who cared for others or held on to their love for someone outside the camp often found the strength to survive. Frankl argues that love, creativity, and service to others are powerful sources of meaning. Practical application. In a world that often emphasizes individual success, Frankl's message is a reminder to look beyond ourselves. We find deeper fulfillment by serving others, loving deeply, or pursuing a creative passion. Volunteering, fostering meaningful relationships, or working on a passion project can provide a sense of purpose that personal achievements alone cannot. Meaning in work, love, and suffering. According to Frankl, there are three main paths to meaning: work, love, and how we face suffering. Work provides meaning when it contributes to something larger than ourselves or aligns with our values. Love transcends the self, connecting us to something greater. And suffering, when faced with dignity, can lead to spiritual growth. Practical application. These paths remain relevant today. If you're looking for fulfillment in your career, nurturing deep relationships, or confronting life's challenges with grace, remember that these areas can offer a rich source of meaning. Even in the hardest times, there's potential for growth and purpose. Hope and the future. Frankl found that those who were most likely to survive the camps were those who maintained a sense of hope for the future. Whether it was reuniting with family or pursuing a dream, having something to look forward to gave people strength. Without a future-oriented purpose, we risk becoming lost in the present. Practical application. In today's uncertain world, many of us struggle with a lack of direction. But setting small goals, maintaining a vision for the future, and holding on to hope can keep us moving forward, even when life feels overwhelming. The importance of inner freedom. At the core of Frankl's message is the idea that spiritual and inner freedom are the keys to survival and personal dignity. No matter what we endure, we always have the ability to control our thoughts, attitudes, and choices. This inner freedom allows us to find meaning and maintain resilience regardless of our external circumstances. Practical application. In today's hectic world, focusing on inner freedom can be life-changing. By developing a strong sense of self and learning to control our mindset, we can find peace, resilience, and meaning no matter what life throws at us. Mindfulness, gratitude, and self-awareness are all tools to cultivate this inner strength. Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning offers timeless insights into the nature of human resilience and the search for purpose. Even in the darkest circumstances, Frankl teaches us that life retains its meaning if we approach it with the right mindset. By finding meaning in work, love, and suffering, we can transcend ourselves and grow, even in the face of adversity. Ultimately, Frankl's message is clear. Meaning isn't we stumble upon. It's something we create. And even when life feels overwhelming, hope and meaning are always within reach. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you found these lessons helpful in your own journey of finding purpose, I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments, participate in the conversation, and give feedback. Don't forget to subscribe. And together, let's continue applying Viktor Frankl's powerful lessons to our daily lives. Let's find fulfillment, no matter the challenges we face.